what advice do you give any up and coming fighters for in your realm? So any up and coming Muay Thai fighters or some young kids they want to learn to knock Muay and they want to come over here and get into that real Muay Thai life. What advice would you recommend for them getting started?
Yeah.
That you wish you knew.
Yeah, one, like the thing that I see a lot of fighters that sort of like come to Thailand and then they sort of like struggle with, learn about the scoring system, about like the whole, for me in 5 round and 3 rounds, like, because they're different scoring systems. So that's the first thing, because I see a lot of people, that they get really discouraged after they've had like a few fights and they don't understand the scoring system and they don't understand why they've lost, and then they start feeling like, oh, it's because I'm a foreigner, and they their favoritism towards the Thais. That's nearly never the case, like, because they'll gamble on foreigners or Thais, like, so they wouldn't like screw over the gamblers, because then the the referees wouldn't be like doing all that, right? So I'd say, understand, like, educate yourself about the scoring system, and then 2, don't neglect sort of strength training to keep your body strong.
There you go.
Because that for like years I was injured, and basically it was just because I was like wearing myself down and letting my body get all weak from just like
overtraining.
Like way too much sort of cardio, not enough strength training, and then I didn't have like the strength of the ligaments and the tendons and all the muscles around the joints, and then I was getting injured all the time. So that's another thing. Don't neglect that.
Strengthen your body. Your body is your temple.
Right, exactly.
And learn the system, learn the game. You're gonna come to Thailand, learn the Thai fighting style, right? You can be a boxer,
right? Because like, if you were gonna play, I don't know, football, you wouldn't just like look at football on TV and then say, I want to play football, and then not ever like try and learn about the rules. Like, you wouldn't try and like pick up the ball, right? Like, I mean, if you're playing soccer, right, you wouldn't just like pick up the ball and then run over to the goal and then be like, oh, I should have scored, right? But that's kind of what some guys do when they come here, because they haven't they've just gone in there and they've had a fight, but they never like wanted to understand the rules.